Introduction to optimal set ranges for muscle growth. When it comes to building muscle effectively, one of the most debated topics in fitness circles is the number of sets required for optimal growth. On one side of the argument, proponents of low-volume training advocate for fewer sets with higher intensity, suggesting that this approach can lead to significant muscle gains without excessive fatigue. Conversely, supporters of high-volume training argue that performing more sets can stimulate greater muscle hypertrophy by increasing time under tension and metabolic stress. Understanding the optimal set ranges is particularly crucial for natural lifters, as their bodies respond differently to training stimuli compared to those using performance-enhancing substances. This distinction is vital as it influences how one should structure their workouts to maximize muscle growth while minimizing the risk of injury or overtraining. Throughout this video, we will delve into various research findings that shed light on the ideal number of sets for muscle development. By examining scientific studies and expert opinions, we aim to provide clarity on this complex topic, helping you make informed decisions about your training regimen. Whether you lean towards low or high volume, understanding the nuances of set ranges can significantly impact your muscle building journey. In this section, we dive into meta-analyses and the initial assumptions that shape our understanding of training volume. These comprehensive reviews of multiple studies help us identify patterns and draw more reliable conclusions about effective training practices. In 2017, a significant meta-analysis led by Brad Schoenfeld examined the relationship between set volume and muscle growth, providing valuable insights into effective training strategies. The analysis compared different set volumes, categorizing them into 3 groups: 1 to 5 sets, 5 to 9 sets, and 10 or more sets per exercise. The findings revealed a clear dose-response relationship, indicating that as the number of sets increased, so did muscle hypertrophy. Specifically, the data suggested that lifters performing 10 or more sets per exercise experienced the most substantial gains, while those in the lower set ranges saw comparatively less growth. This relationship highlighted the importance of volume in training, suggesting that more sets could lead to enhanced muscle development. Following the release of these findings, many fitness enthusiasts made initial assumptions that higher volume training was the definitive key to maximizing muscle growth. This led to a surge in popularity for high-volume workout routines, with many believing that simply increasing the number of sets would yield better results. However, while the analysis provided a strong foundation for understanding set volume, it also opened the door for further exploration into individual responses and the nuances of training for optimal muscle growth. When comparing training volumes, it's important to consider individual goals. Different training volumes can yield various results, and what works best can vary from person to person. Tailoring your workout to fit your specific objectives is key to achieving optimal results. Recent analyses comparing set volumes have shed light on the effectiveness of low, moderate, and high training volumes for muscle growth. In these studies, low volume typically refers to performing 1 to 5 sets per exercise. Moderate volume encompasses 6 to 9 sets, and high volume includes 10 or more sets. The findings indicate that while high volume can lead to increased muscle hypertrophy, the differences between moderate and high volumes are not as significant as previously thought. This suggests that moderate volume training can be just as effective for many lifters, providing a viable option for those looking to maximize gains without excessive fatigue or time commitment. Furthermore, the research introduces the concept of an upper limit for effective training volume, indicating that beyond a certain point, additional sets may not yield proportional increases in muscle growth. This upper limit emphasizes the importance of finding a balance in training volume, as excessive sets can lead to diminishing returns and increased risk of injury. Ultimately, these findings encourage lifters to consider their individual goals and recovery capabilities when determining their optimal training volume, reinforcing that more is not always better in the pursuit of muscle development. The role of individual differences in training volume cannot be overstated. Each person's body responds uniquely to various training stimuli, and what works for one individual might not be effective for another. It's crucial to tailor training programs to fit personal needs and limitations, ensuring sustainable progress and minimizing the risk of overtraining. Individual differences play a crucial role in determining the appropriate training volume needed for optimal muscle growth. A 2019 study highlighted this variability by demonstrating that participants exhibited significantly different responses to set volumes, with some thriving on higher volumes, while others found lower volumes more effective. This underscores the importance of personalizing training programs based on individual recovery capabilities, fitness levels, and genetic predispositions. Factors such as age, training experience, and overall lifestyle can influence how one's body responds to various training stimuli, making it essential to tailor workouts accordingly. Additionally, assessing one's own response to different volumes is vital for long-term success. Lifters should pay attention to how their bodies react to changes in training volume, including recovery times, strength gains, and overall fatigue levels. By monitoring these responses, individuals can adjust their training regimens to find the optimal balance that promotes muscle growth while minimizing the risk of overtraining. Ultimately, recognizing that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to training volume allows for a more effective and sustainable fitness journey, empowering individuals to make informed decisions that align with their unique needs and goals. Max's personal journey with training volume has been both enlightening and transformative. Initially, he adopted a high-volume training approach, believing that more sets would lead to greater muscle gains. However, he soon encountered several shortcomings, including persistent fatigue, longer recovery times, and a plateau in his progress. Despite the effort he put into his workouts, Max found himself feeling drained and unable to push through his sessions effectively. Recognizing the need for change, he decided to reduce his training volume, focusing instead on moderate sets while prioritizing intensity. This shift brought about remarkable benefits. He experienced improved energy levels, enhanced recovery, and noticeable gains in strength and muscle size. Moreover, Max discovered that the quality of his workouts significantly improved when he concentrated on executing exercises with proper form. By emphasizing good technique over sheer volume, he was able to engage the targeted muscle groups more effectively, leading to better results. Max's experience underscores the importance of finding the right balance in training volume and highlights that effective exercise execution is crucial for maximizing gains. His journey serves as a reminder that sometimes less truly is more when it comes to building muscle and achieving fitness goals. Rest periods play a significant role in determining the effectiveness of training volume, influencing both performance and recovery. The relationship between rest duration and the number of sets needed is crucial. Shorter rest periods can lead to increased fatigue, potentially compromising the quality of subsequent sets. Rest periods play a significant role in determining the effectiveness of training volume, influencing both performance and recovery. The relationship between rest duration and the number of sets needed is crucial. Shorter rest periods can lead to increased fatigue, potentially compromising the quality of subsequent sets. Conversely, longer rest intervals allow for better recovery, enabling lifters to maintain higher intensity across their workouts. Experts recommend at least 2 minutes of rest between sets, particularly for compound movements to optimize performance and muscle engagement. Conversely, longer rest intervals allow for better recovery, enabling lifters to maintain higher intensity across their workouts. Experts recommend at least 2 minutes of rest between sets, particularly for compound movements, to optimize performance and muscle engagement. This duration helps replenish energy stores and reduces fatigue, allowing for more effective training sessions. Additionally, the length of rest periods can directly affect overall training volume requirements. When lifters take longer breaks, they may be able to perform more sets at a higher intensity, which can lead to greater muscle hypertrophy. However, if rest periods are too short, the cumulative fatigue may necessitate a reduction in the number of sets performed, ultimately impacting the training volume. Therefore, understanding the interplay between rest duration and training volume is essential for maximizing muscle growth and ensuring that workouts are both effective and sustainable. By strategically managing rest periods, individuals can enhance their training outcomes and achieve their fitness goals more efficiently. In this section, we'll delve into the nuances of counting sets for different muscle groups. Understanding how to properly count sets can significantly impact your training effectiveness and muscle growth. When it comes to counting sets for different muscle groups during training, there is an ongoing debate regarding whether to include indirect work for secondary muscles. For instance, when performing a bench press, the primary focus is on the chest, but the triceps and shoulders are also engaged. Some fitness enthusiasts argue that this indirect work should be counted towards the volume for those secondary muscles, while others maintain that only direct exercises should be considered. This debate significantly affects volume recommendations for specific muscle groups, as it can lead to either underestimating or overestimating the total workload placed on those muscles. For example, if a lifter performs 3 sets of bench presses and counts the triceps work, they may feel they have adequately trained their triceps, potentially neglecting direct triceps exercises. To effectively split sets among muscle regions, it's essential to create a balanced training program that includes both direct and indirect work. A common approach is to allocate specific days for muscle groups, such as dedicating one day to chest and triceps, where the lifter performs bench presses followed by tricep extensions. This ensures that all muscle groups receive adequate attention while allowing for optimal recovery and growth. The concept of optimal training volume versus minimal effective volume is crucial for anyone looking to maximize their muscle gains without overtraining. Recent findings suggest that fewer sets can still yield significant gains, challenging the notion that more is always better. Research indicates that even a minimal effective volume, often defined as the least amount of work needed to stimulate muscle growth, can lead to impressive results when performed consistently. This insight encourages viewers to shift their focus from chasing perfection in their training routines to prioritizing consistency and adherence. A well-structured routine that emphasizes consistency and adherence can be more effective than a sporadic high-volume approach. Remember, it's not just about how much you do, but how consistently you do it. For instance, a well-structured routine might include just 3 sets of compound exercises like squats or deadlifts, paired with 2 sets of accessory movements targeting smaller muscle groups. This approach allows for effective training without overwhelming the body. Another example could be a full-body workout performed 3 times a week, consisting of 4 exercises with 2 to 3 sets each. By concentrating on quality over quantity, lifters can achieve their goals while minimizing the risk of burnout or injury. Ultimately, understanding the balance between optimal and minimal effective volume empowers individuals to create sustainable training programs that fit their lifestyles and promote long-term success in their fitness journeys. To effectively implement the discussed research into your training routines, it's essential to start at the lower end of the set range, especially for beginners. This approach allows new lifters to build a solid foundation while minimizing the risk of injury and ensuring proper recovery. As you become more comfortable with your exercises, you can gradually increase the volume based on your progress and individual response. Additionally, it's crucial to assess your form and intensity during workouts. Prioritizing good technique not only enhances muscle engagement but also prevents injuries, making your training more effective. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure that you're lifting with proper form and pushing yourself adequately without compromising safety. To further guide your training decisions, consider using a flowchart to determine if more volume is needed. This visual tool can help you evaluate factors such as your recovery, performance in previous workouts, and overall fatigue levels. If you find that you're consistently recovering well and maintaining good form, it may be time to increase your sets. Conversely, if you're struggling with fatigue or form, it might be wise to maintain or even reduce your volume. By following these guidelines, you can create a personalized and effective training routine that aligns with your goals. In this final section, we're thrilled to present a variety of free workout plans tailored to suit different training volumes and fitness levels. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned lifter, we've got something for everyone. Let's dive in and find the perfect plan to help you achieve your fitness goals. We are excited to introduce a range of free workout plans available for our viewers, designed to cater to different training volumes and fitness levels. Whether you're a beginner looking to establish a solid foundation, or an experienced lifter aiming to maximize your muscle growth, we have tailored weekly workout plans to meet your specific needs. These plans vary in volume, allowing you to choose the one that aligns best with your goals and recovery capabilities. By following a structured workout routine, you can ensure that you're targeting all major muscle groups effectively while maintaining a balanced approach to training. We encourage you to visit our website to access these free resources, where you'll find detailed descriptions of each plan, including exercise selections, set recommendations, and progression strategies. Utilizing structured plans not only simplifies your training process, but also enhances your ability to track progress and make informed adjustments over time. With clear guidelines and a focus on optimal training volume, these plans can significantly contribute to your muscle-building journey. Don't miss out on the opportunity to elevate your workouts. Head over to our website and start your path to achieving your fitness goals today. In summary, we've explored the critical importance of finding the right training volume for effective muscle growth. Understanding the balance between optimal and minimal effective volume can significantly impact your progress, allowing you to maximize gains while minimizing the risk of injury and burnout. We discussed various factors that influence training volume, including individual differences, rest periods, and the significance of exercise execution. By tailoring your workout routines to your unique needs and preferences, you can create a sustainable approach to fitness that yields results. We encourage you to engage with our content by subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and sharing it with friends who may benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable insights and resources for your fitness journey. Additionally, we invite you to explore our related videos and resources available on the channel, where you'll find more tips, workout plans, and expert advice to further enhance your training experience. Remember, the journey to achieving your fitness goals is a personal one, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Please like and subscribe and follow Jeremy Bradford 32 on Instagram.